Oh man. Shalom, shalom, everybody. Good morning. Good morning, and welcome back to Reading with Shiloh. We're here for another chapter of Reading with Shiloh, and we're reading The Black Man's Guide to Understanding the Black Woman by Dr. Shahrazad Ali. Oh man. I hope everybody had a nice night. I thought I was gonna come back last night with the next chapter, but we're gonna start off the morning correctly. So let's get it. Chapter 14 would be attitudes. 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 Oh. So, man, I think, there is definitely discussions and that can be brought up by each chapter of Miss Shahrazad Ali's books, attitudes. And that might be something we might have to dive in deeper later on. But for right now, dictionary, pen, highlighter, book. We're gonna get going. We're gonna get going on attitudes. Chapter 14. Chapter 14. I hear these pickleheads coming up now. We'll see. Chapter 14, attitudes. Chapter 14 of The Black Man's Guide to Understanding the Black Woman by Shahrazad Ali. Chapter 14, attitudes. Black women very easily do what is referred to as get an attitude or catching an attitude. And this means routine, daily, moment to moment. She may decide for whatever reason that it is necessary to float between good feelings and bad feelings, which equals an attitude. The attitude represents a change of mood. She may become dark and gloomy or uptight for days on end about something that she has not even presented to the black man. There are several interactions she determines will give her some kind of emotional problem that results in her exhibiting an attitude. The attitude is unpleasant, makes her extra hard to get along with, and pervades the atmosphere with dissatisfaction. The black woman's attitude affects how she looks, her countenance, as the Bible would say. Her attitude, the black woman's attitude affects how she looks, how she responds, and what she does. Her attitude can be described simply as her state of mind, negative. While her presence is important and her cooperation essential, the most important issue the black man has to deal with is the black woman's state of mind. If she has an attitude, she will be careless, cynical, silent, and disagreeable to live with in peace. If she has an attitude, she will be careless, cynical, silent, and disagreeable to live with in peace. The first hint that she has an attitude is that she becomes quiet, distracted, and irritable. The black woman has a very short memory of the good times she has with the black man. And as soon as something goes wrong, she immediately figures out what it would take for her to bail out of the relationship. Let's see. The black woman has a very short memory of the good times she has with the black man. And as soon as something goes wrong, she immediately figures out what it would take for her to bail out of the relationship. She can make her exit plans in a twinkle of an eye and instantly is ready to do whatever it takes to flee. She keeps these plans ready in the forefront of her mind anyway because of her insecurity, distrust, and lack of faith in the black man. Once she's figured out her game plan, i.e., what she'll do if he does this or that, she becomes settled. It is at that point her confidence returns, and she is ready to deal with the problem at hand. She deals with personal interaction problems as if they are happening during the last day of her life. There is no tomorrow for she and the man she is at odds with. The unfair thing about the black woman's attitude is that she chooses to act out her dissatisfaction instead of confronting the black man head on honestly and explaining what she is unhappy about. Sometimes, once the actual words are spoken out of her mouth, she realizes how ridiculous her position is and hopes with all her might that the man will offer a simple solution or explanation that will get her off the hook. When she is carrying an attitude about something, she thinks the entire conversation out in her head. She may even rehearse her lines or make up responses to what she thinks the black man will say. She may become so involved with her inner talk scripts, she is unable to hear other people talk about her and appears to be daydreaming. Excuse me. She may become so involved with her inner talk scripts, she is unable to hear other people talk to her and appears to be daydreaming. The black man who is unaware of her self talks and verbal preparation may be surprised at almost instant intensity and organization she presents her problem in. While she is waiting to see if the man will figure out for himself what is wrong with her, she talks to her friends. She downgrades the black man and tells her cohorts mm, and tells her cohorts every negative thing she knows about him and possibly his whole family. Her friends, other black women, are of course sympathetic with her predicament. The black man is literally tried and convicted before he goes on trial. Later on, after the conflict has passed, and she and the man are back on good terms, all the bad things she said about him are expected to be forgotten, and her friends play by the same rules, so they never mention it again. This is a kind of grace or courteousness they extend to each other because they know that when angry with the man, they might say anything and exaggerate. Her friends may tell her to continue to watch him because he is probably lying. Sometimes, if the black woman is questioned in question, sometime if the black woman in question has told too much about her private affairs, she becomes so embarrassed that she breaks off the relationship with the people she told. She thinks that after the incident, she can never really be completely believed about how happy she and her man are. The reputation of the black man hangs in a delicate balance between his woman and her girlfriends. Once ruined by rumor, he has a hard time regaining her confidence or respect. He never knows this because usually they all continue to act friendly, never letting on that they have changed their opinion about him because of something he allegedly did to his woman. They are compassionate with each other about having an attitude. If the black man examines the black woman when she has an attitude, one she denies she is having, he can see the physical symptoms of her stress, such as number one, general irritability and gloom. She sulks, may manage a strange smile, and gets impatient easily. Number two, her heart pounds. She shows symptoms of being excited or out of breath. Her blood pressure may rise. Number three, her mouth and throat becomes dry. She may have difficulty speaking in or responding in a normal tone. Number four, she may throw things around. She becomes careless, developing an I don't care a fuck it manner. Number five, dizziness. She may appear slightly drunk when she walks. Number six, She develops an inability to concentrate on normal activities. She may have to be spoken to several times before she responds. Number 7, floating anxiety. Come here. Come on. DJ done? Thank you for coming to me. Good job. Good job. That's the way to look out for your brother. That's a go. Hey, let's go get him. Let's go get him up that tall. Excuse me right quick. Hurry up. Let's run. Let's run. Go get him off. Hurry. Let's run. Yeah, excuse me. I'm gonna go get my boy out of the toilet. Number 7, floating anxiety. She appears to be afraid and nervous while restraining her outbursts. Number 8, trembling or nervous tics. Her jaw or eye may twitch. Her hands may shake from trying to control her outrage. Oh, wait. Number 9, stuttering. She may jumble her words or display other speech difficulties. Number 10, grinding her teeth. She may do this while awake or asleep at night. She might start to eat more. Number 11, diarrhea, indigestion, or vomiting, caused by her internal systems adjusting to deal with her suppressed stress. Number 12, popping pills or increased smoking. She may do this to delay her reactions or just to have something to do other than face her problem. Number 13, severe headaches, sick migraines that may put her out of commission or send her to bed with pain and nausea. Number 14, drinking, increased alcohol consumption. She may drink more and say things she later says she doesn't remember. Number 15, nightmares. She may wake up with cold sweats or toss and turn. Number 16, accident prone. Because of her distraction, she may start bumping into things or drive carelessly and becomes dizzy. She cannot see because her vision is clouded with her problems. The Black woman does not know that stress is a reaction caused by the value she places on something. If she changes her value or reaction to an issue or subject, she will have milder responses. If she tells herself that certain things make her upset, undoubtedly they will. Sometimes the Black man will stay away from the Black woman until she gets over her attitude. Left to her own devices, eventually she will work the problem out in her head, settle on a decision she can live with, and continue on the relationship. Every problem with the Black man, however, requires her to make a decision about whether or not she will stay with him or go. She does not consider problems as temporary stumbling blocks. Every issue is a life or death problem that the entire relationship dangles from. What's up, son? During the course of her attitude, yeah, we're up here. We're right here. During the course of her attitude, she may also devise all kinds of devious schemes she plans how to execute if she thinks her man has done her wrong or tried to make a fool of her. The Black man does not have to make a fool out of the Black woman. If he stays with her long enough, he will witness her making a fool out of herself. Most of her emotional pain is self-inflicted, but she refuses to acknowledge this. She sees the Black man as the root of all her problems, and if he would just act right, she would be fine. One of the main reasons she develops an attitude with the black man is when she thinks that he has made a decision. Huh? What about your hair? Hmm? What about your hair? What about your hair? What's wrong with your hair? It needs to be washed. You need to wash that hair. Wash it. Let me clean it. Let's put your leg over here like that. Oh, okay. There we go. One of the main reasons she develops an attitude with the black man is when she thinks that says that the black man's entire world revolves around her just because her world revolves around him. She does not want to be a part of his world. She wants to be his entire world. She desires to remain in a state of constantly being romanticized by him. When he develops other interests, she quakes inside from fear, wondering if his new interest means he is bored with her and no longer wants her. She vows to be the sum total of his focus and will send him through a lot of fabricated changes just to keep his undivided attention. Changes? Huh? Changes? The black woman is not familiar with non-possessive loving, so she believes that to hold on to the love of the black man, she must cling to an invisible umbilical cord attached to his brain, because she put it down and eat that. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. The black woman is not familiar with non-possessive loving, so she believes that to hold on to the love of the black man, she must cling to an invisible umbilical cord attached to his brain. Because she is like the earth, she desires to be steady with her whole being, circulating around the black man. The black man is worldly. He may choose to visit any of the other planets while still keeping his homestead intact with the black woman. He may choose to have satellite bases in numerous areas encompassing his universe. His limitations are not equally set with the black woman's, so while she becomes content with her home routine, he may charge on searching and discovering everything. The black woman thinks that his experimentations and investigations outside of her means that he does not love her or want her. She wants the black man to be like she is, satisfied and accepting of their life together. If he does not do this, she thinks that he is wrong and will get mad at him. She prefers to have him hanging on to her dress tail, but when she does this, she disrespects him, considers him weak, and treats him badly. The black man is called upon to love the black woman, but he must set limitations about what he can and can't do. She wants him to enforce his rule over her, even though she claims she doesn't. The main process that creates security for the black woman is for the black man to tell her what to do, have a plan for her life, and to see to it that she does it. She desires to be convinced of his love and forced to do right by him. She is similar to a child. She is similar to a child who does something to see if the parent will allow it, or does something wrong to see if the parent loves it enough to chastise it. Children do this all the time to reaffirm for themselves that the parent loves them enough to reprimand them. The black woman practices a contradiction when she claims she wants to have her own way. All the while, she wants to be monitored and restricted so she will not harm herself or others. She gets an attitude when she can't have her way about one of the black man's ideas. She will be in disagreement with a plan and admits she doesn't have anything to replace it with. She should be reminded that it is better to go along with him in unity and be wrong than to fight against him to win and be right. If she chooses him, she should go along with the program he offers her. Look at that better. If she chooses him, she should go along with the program he offers her. If she does not, you all right? If she does not want to support his ideas and go along with him, then she should get herself another man whom she will go along with. The only right between the black man and black woman is for them to be together in unity, peace, and love. Obviously, for the black woman, these goals are far down the list of what she says she will make her happy. She thinks she knows about everything in a more sane fashion than he. Her fight against him is based solely on fear. Fear of abandonment, fear of losing her home, fear of looking like a fool to her friends, and fear of being used. She has been programmed to think the worst of him by books, news reports, movies, television, and newspapers all her life. She is still not qualified to rule herself, let alone the black man. But she tries to force him by one method or another to accept her ideas about everything from work to lifestyle. She continues to fail, and she constantly has an attitude about anything related to her failure. Pull your shirt out your pants, son. There you go. Her daily state of being teed off about numerous things increases her frown lines in her face and makes her look haggard. Sometimes, rather than submit to the black man and be what he wants her to be, some black women choose to be alone. They justify their right to live in celibacy and nowadays claim it is a welcome hiatus or satisfaction to be looked forward to between one of her failed tries. She claims being alone gives her time to get to know herself and get in touch with her real feelings. It is impossible for her to get to know herself without guidance. When she is alone, it only gives her time to congratulate herself on being right about how she is. She wants to keep her fragile ego in check. So she only admits to light criticism of herself. She is under siege by her erroneous ideas. The advisors in woman magazines and newspaper columns have commenced providing women with creative alternatives to having a man.
I'm a man.
Having a man.
Having a man.
There you go. They give long, detailed list of activities that do not require a man, and that and that afford special pleasures to the unattached female. Of course, all of these suggestions fall short and are inadequate to compete with the company of a man. Almost any activity is better when accompanied by a black man. The options offered to lone women are distractions presented to help the black woman conclude she doesn't really need a man to be happy. Certainly, a woman will not keel over and die if she does not have a man. But then again, the moment of death is over in a second, while loneliness seems to linger for infinity. Are you okay? How you feeling? You feeling good? Mm-hmm.
I'm feeling good.
Yeah, that's what's up. Any black woman who wants to have a black man can have one. Obviously. Ooh, my hand's cold. Obviously. It requires her to adjust her ideas and stipulations. She must adjust her behavior to attract a man and keep him. Being fine, having a grand education, and money are not sufficient credentials to attract, keep, and satisfy a black man. These are
black man.
Satisfied black man.
I like black
Ooh. There are countless multitudes of black women who possess the accoutrements that possess these accoutrements, who are lonely and unattached by a man and untouched by a man. You better watch it. You better watch my book. You better watch my book, boy. They are the ones so rigid in their requirements. She refuses requirements and refuse to budge of accept any offer other than what she dreams a man should be. The man, yeah, that's what she thinks. She thinks the man should be the man of her dreams. I knew you was coming. I knew you was coming. Kick her head.
I knew you was coming.
I got a page left to go, right?
I like.
You better be careful on my leg, man. Yeah, you better be careful.
I like. You do need to clap to me.
Mm-hmm.
You need to clap to me. And not be able to Jesus. Passing each other.
I'll put it right there.
Is it right there?
Yes, sir.
It's my bracelet.
The man of her dreams does not exist anywhere on earth except in her cartoon-like imagination. There is no real shortage. Hey. Mm-hmm. There is no real imagination. Imagination.
Imagination.
Imagination. Imagination. No, it. Say it. Imagination. Imagination. Yeah, DJ said it correctly. Almost, son, almost. Mm-hmm. There is no real shortage of black men if the black women would decide to deal with what she has, as opposed to living alone and dreaming of what is not available to her. Imagination. Imagination. Mm-hmm. Imagination. No, imagination. Still, black women persist on pursuing a tragic wasted life of trying.
Is this where you're looking for?
That's the bookmark.
The bookmark you're looking for?
No, I'm not looking for it. I know where it's at. It's right there.
This one you're looking for?
That's the one we're reading. See, what color is it?
Yellow. Yellow.
Yellow.
Yellow.
Yellow. Yellow.
Yellow.
Look at me. Look at that. Look at that. Yellow. Yellow. Yellow.
I think it's green.
Yes, sir. That is correct. That one is green.
It's white.
No, it's silver.
Silver.
Oh, it might be white. That one might be white. White. That one's white.
Silver. Blue.
That's right.
I think that's what you're both doing.
What color is this one?
I don't know.
Gray.
Gray.
What color is that one?
I don't know.
Pink.
Pink. A pig.
Pink pig.
I think it's red.
Hey, pig might be mad, but we can't eat pigs. No pork. We don't eat any pork. Why don't we eat pork?
We eat sardines.
No, I don't eat no sardines. But why don't we eat pork?
Well, sardines.
I'm listening. Why don't we eat pork?
I don't know we eat pork.
No, we do not eat pork. You do not eat pork. Leviticus 11 tells you that we cannot eat the swine. That is unclean to you. It is unclean to you. It's unclean to me. It's unclean to these, man.
And some pizza. pizza.
What kind of pizza? Though? Certain kinds of pizza. We can't eat pork on the pizza. No pork.
Let's eat
You eat chicken and beef on the pizza.
What color is what color is it? Blue.
What, the pizza?
What's the color is the pizza?
Many different colors.
The pizza.
Yeah, golden brown. Depending on what meats that you use and what sauce that you use, you might have red, orange, yellow, white in there because of the different cheeses.
Different cheeses.
Mm-hmm.
Why does it have different cheeses?
All right, well, look, let Daddy finish reading. Daddy still got these 2 pages left. I still have these 2 pages left. All right. All right. Still, Black women persist in pursuing a tragic, wasted life of trying to remake the black man.
Mama?
The black man.
Look at Mama.
Yeah, the black man.
Ooh, what is it? Look at
She wants a gender-free society where the women are free to act like men and the men are free to take care of their own needs domestically like a woman. She tantalizes him with her act of smiles and sensitivity and then drops the bomb on him as soon as anything happens that doesn't please her. Hey, yes, those are planets, but you have to be a little quieter while I'm reading, all right? Mm-hmm. She tantalizes him with her act of smiles and sensitivity and then drops the bomb on him as soon as anything happens that doesn't please her. The bomb is her funky disposition that interferes with her happiness. Not only does the black man believe that trying to please the black woman believe that trying to please the black man is a blatant form of masochism, she has sufficiently fooled many black men into believing that there is no longer any such thing as a good woman. She has also inspired him to believe that he may as well stop searching for what does not exist and to accept her low-down decorum as a norm. She wants him. Leave though. Oh, go ahead. The beaches. Leave the beaches alone. Go to the one with the bugs on it. Get the one with the bugs on it. Look at the bugs, the butterfly. Yes, sir. That one right there.
Got it.
You got it? All right. Yeah, look at the bugs and the insects.
What is this, Daddy? What is that?
That's a book of insects and different bugs.
What is that?
That looks like a tick or something. It might be a tick. It says the Children's Guide to Insects and Spiders.
Ooh, butterfly.
That's correct.
Spider-bites. 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 Shadow dog. Spider-bites. Let's go to the left page. Ooh. Ooh. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is.
It looks like a beetle.
I don't know what that is.
It's a beetle. The beetles are fighting.
Yeah. Yes. I don't know what that is.
Look at a grasshopper or a locust. Ooh, look at that grasshopper right there.
Ooh. With this, I like it. That's where we saw the animals.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, Daddy. Daddy, wait, Dad. Did you read that?
Yeah, I'll have to read it to y'all later. But right now, y'all look at the pictures.
Oh, the last page. Will we that today? I don't know.
Like a stick bug. A stick bug.
My school left page. Ooh, what are those?
She wants him to give up on being happy.
What are those?
The way he perceives it and accepts the terms she offers and be satisfied. Her greatest threat is that one day the black man will learn the truth of her and bust her in her deception. She becomes weary, carrying the burden of keeping the black man deaf and dumb. Day after day. Hey, boys. I hear you, but be quiet, all right?
What's that?
These spiders.
What's that?
It's a jumping spider. Not that one. That's a spider. All those are
What's
spiders.
that?
A jumping spider.
What is that? Spider.
Yes, it's a spider. Those are spiders.
Spider.
And it's called a wolf spider. That is a trapper spider. A jumping spider.
Jumping spider.
A spitting spider.
I think spiders eat something.
They have 8 eyes. I mean, they have a lot of eyes. Some spiders have 4 eyes, and some spiders have more eyes. That's right. Good job.
Spiders have tentacles.
No, 8 legs. Spiders have 8 legs. 8 legs.
8 legs.
Yes, sir. 8 legs.
Let's go to the last page.
That is the last page. All right.
That was the last page.
Day after day, juggling the details of falsehood and truth mixed together and trying to maintain a natural-looking facial expression. It is time-consuming and tiring, but she thinks it is the only way to relate to the black man in order to get any benefit for herself. She does not view her actions as trickery, but as a necessary game plan to survive. She, too, has given up on the possibility of finding a good man, not the kind she is looking high and low for. She has 3 main tools she uses to control him. 1, denial. 2, aggression. And 3, jealousy. She can be counted on to use these 3 traits to combat the black man when he does something that she feels she absolutely cannot accept. It could be anything. She does not apply the same tactics to every issue that arises. She changes her position craftily, according to whatever she feels emotionally at the time of the infraction. Sometimes just one misplaced word in one of her man's explanations can send her off. She is a real grouch when she is suffering from one of her attitudes. It is a good idea for the black women to be taught to smile. Smile. Smile when she greets her man in the morning and smile when she greets him at night. A smile is a very helpful and comforting form of communication, of confidence and satisfaction. She must be reminded to keep up the happy spirit in the home and make it a happy place. Regarding happiness, make sure you put it back where you got it from after you're done, all right?
What is that?
What the fuck was that?
I remember that I sang. Can we this first?
Regarding happiness,
No.
it has been said by many black men that it is impossible to make a black woman happy. They say that women ain't never satisfied and no matter what I do, it still ain't enough. It is reported. No, give it there. Give it there. He wants to read that. Put that one up. Put it away. Hold on. Let's move this up. There you go. Push it in. Push it all the way in. There you go. Regarding happiness. That's a book of animals right there. Yes, sir. That's the animals of the world, it says. Animals. Book of animals.
These are snakes.
You see what? I see a salamander. Let me see where the snake is at. Let me see. Yes, sir. That is a snake. It does look like one.
I think it's with this. Just like one. If it's on the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
Just like a green snake.
A green snake?
Then, I think it's red.
That one is red and black. Hmm? You take your time. Oh, yeah. Yes, that's the squids and octopus.
Yes.
I'd have to read it. I need to see it so I can read it. So I can see exactly what it is. Let me see.
I think it's like an octopus.
Let me see.
It's like an octopus.
Let me see what you're looking at.
It's like an octopus.
It is an octopus. It is called an octopus. It says an octopus has a sack-like body, large eyes, and 8 long, spreading tentacles that catch prey. Those are the octopus, the suckers that are on the octopus's tentacles. It says right here, octopus tentacles are covered in suckers. That's an octopus.
What's that?
That is a nautilus.
What's that?
That's a pearly nautilus.
What's that?
That is a cuttlefish.
What's that?
That is a squid right there.
That's squid.
Mm-hmm.
That's a squid. The color of squid.
Not in here. Not in this one. Hold on. You have to go back and look by the squids. Starfish. Let's see the starfish.
A starfish?
Poisonous coral eater.
What's that?
It's a poisonous coral eater.
Starfish. Starfish.
That is called a sea lily.
What's that?
That is called this starfish is humped over, but it's a starfish.
What's that?
A cushion starfish.
What's that?
A sun starfish.
What's that?
It is called that's a starfish as well.
What's that?
Another starfish. A Pacific blue starfish.
This. And then Daddy, go to the other page. What's that?
That is called
Mama?
it says these sea squirts. A sea squirts. That looks like a sea cucumber.
A sea cucumber?
That's right.
Snot sea cucumber, actually.
Oh, you know?
With my Daddy, it's a sea cucumber or snot?
Well, it's a sea cucumber, not snot.
No. What's that, Daddy?
That's called a sea squirt.
The sea squirt? What's that?
That's also a sea squirt or a tunicate.
A toucan.
Tunicate.
What's that?
That is a spider. It looks like a banana spider.
What's that?
That looks like a crab.
What's that?
Another beetle.
What's that?
A fly.
What's that?
A form of in the grasshopper family.
What's that?
A bee.
Ow! Just like Barry.
Yeah. Yeah, but look, that is a butterfly, son. A butterfly. Ooh, the fish.
What's that?
That is an ocean sunfish.
Fish.
Another sunfish. That's a flounder.
What's that?
A pufferfish.
What's that, Daddy? I'm just like a whale.
No. A pufferfish expands when it gets scared or nervous.
Daddy.
That's a flounder.
Flounder?
A flounder.
What's that?
Yes, sir.
Daddy did that, Daddy.
I think that's called a pufferfish as well.
Daddy did that,
Or a
Daddy.
sunbathing
Daddy
fish.
did that, Daddy.
That is a cowfish. It says a
Ooh,
cowfish.
Cowfish.
Hmm?
Ooh, wow.
Salamanders. Newts and salamanders.
Daddy.
Oh, turtles.
Ooh, Daddy. What's that?
A shell, a turtle shell.
What's that?
It's a turtle.
What is that?
Another turtle. But these are different kinds of turtles.
What color is them?
That's a leopard tortoise.
But what
A
color
leopard.
are the turtles?
They're different colors. Brown,
Brown.
cream, black, yellow, because you have a yellow belly turtle.
We do
A yellow belly.
turtle.
A yellow belly turtle.
What are the baby turtles?
I'm not sure. The baby turtles aren't shown right here.
On the eggs?
Yes, sir. They're in eggs. Turtles lay eggs. See this?
What, Daddy?
This leatherback turtle is probably laying the eggs in the sand.
Daddy. I think that turtle looks like Sandy.
Sandy.
Yeah.
Sandy is a turtle.
Sandy is a turtle, just like the ocean. Just like the and a whirlpool.
Ooh, look at that crocodile, baby.
Ooh, there's one crocodile we built. That's one crocodile
Count
we
them.
built.
Count all the crocodiles you see.
1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. 4 crocodiles.
8. Good job.
Eat under the water. 1, 2.
And what is that one eating?
I don't know.
That's a fish.
That's fish.
You have to use your eyes to look and see. Where is the crocodile at?
Right there.
No, but what's this? What's that?
I don't know.
You don't know what that is? What is the crocodile in?
I don't
Some water.
Water.
Birds. A puffin.
Hippo.
That's right.
A zebra.
That's right.
What's that?
A monkey.
What's that?
An elephant.
What's that?
A dolphin.
What's that?
A sloth.
What's that?
A hippopotamus.
What's that?
I think a groundhog or a squirrel.
What's that?
A lion. Rawr! All right, here. Go sit over there and read it. You can go sit and look at it. And Daddy's going to finish this last page. All right. Ew, my bad. Regarding happiness.
Daddy. Read out today. What are these?
I'd have to look at them. I need to look at them to see. I can't see all of them from here. I see a zebra from here.
Sinkers look like, I don't know what that creature looks like.
It looks like a zebra.
With the dick. I don't know what that is.
I don't know. It looks like a.
With that, Daddy.
What is that?
I don't know.
A duck-billed platypus.
A duck-billed platypus?
Yeah, platypus.
I think they swim in the ocean.
No, they swim in the rivers.
Rivers?
Yes, sir. Rivers and streams. Duck-billed platypus.
So we did that, Daddy. Duck-billed platypus.
All right. Let Daddy finish reading this last page, all right?
All right.
And then we'll look at your books.
Daddy, what are these?
Bats.
Flying fox.
Oh, yes. Yes.
With the dick.
I see bugs, bed bugs, head louse, Asian assassin bug, the flea, the bark louse, the cat flea, feather louse. I cannot see some.
It's a narwhal.
A narwhal?
Yes, sir. I think it's like a creature.
Good job. Hey, thank you for putting my book back.
You're welcome. You're welcome, Daddy.
Thank you very much.
You like today?
Yeah. Let me see. Well, I'll start off back again. Regarding happiness. Yes, they are whales. Yes, sir, they are whales.
How about whale, Daddy? Yeah, they're all humpback whales.
How many do you see?
1 and 2.
Okay, good job.
1 and 2. And 2 today. We humpback whales.
All right. Regarding happiness. It has been said to many black men that it is impossible to make the black woman happy. That they say that women ain't never satisfied, or no matter what I do, it still ain't enough. Hey, yes, those are the snakes. Now be quiet and let me finish this last page, all right? There you go, man. There you go.
1, 2, and 3, and 4. And 1, and 2.
They say that women ain't never satisfied, or no matter what I do, it still ain't enough. It is reported that black men make this complaint because they have tried to do many things to make the black woman happy, satisfied, and content. Unfortunately, they seemingly are destined to fail miserably each time they give it a try. For some odd reason, whenever the black woman gets what she wants and is happy, at least for the moment, she starts to think that something must be wrong. She thinks that if it looks like things are working out, then something must be going on that she doesn't know about. At this stage, she starts to examine her life, check stuff out more closely, and nitpick at the surroundings and the people in it. She will watch and check until she comes up with something that she can express her negative attitude about. She just can't seem to stand too much happiness. It makes her uncomfortable. When the black man sees her in this kind of depression, he exclaims, "What is it now?" Because he is accustomed to her interrupting her own happiness with a new problem she just thought of. The black man should realize that being unhappy is a bad habit to her. She finds it extremely tedious to break out of her old habits that make her life miserable. She has tried many ways to be happy and invariably ends up just as unhappy as she started out. The problem is that she does not know what happiness is or how to express it freely. Happiness is a state of mind that she is afraid to linger in too long for fear that she will be overcome by something or somebody.
Like a clownfish.
It is a clownfish. It is. Just like Nemo. Happiness is a state of mind that she is afraid to linger in too long for fear that she will be overcome by something or somebody. Since she is not used to being happy, she does not know how to act when she is. I can't see. It's some type of fish. It might be a catfish. It might be a catfish. Catfish. We don't eat that either. No catfish. Cannot eat the catfish. Because it does not have scales and fins. It has fins, but it doesn't have scales.
That's a shark.
It might be. We can't eat that either.
I think that's a great
Well, that was chapter 14. Attitudes, man. Attitudes.
A great white shark.
Mm.
Great white shark today? Yeah, great white shark. There's another one. And another one. He's have a tail. And a manta ray.
That's right.
And another manta ray.
That's right. Good job.
He had the dad today. There was lots of manta rays. What's that?
The Black Man's Guide to Understanding the Black Woman, excuse me.
What is
That was
this
chapter
called,
14,
Daddy?
Attitudes.
What is this called?
I cannot see, son.
It looks like a stingray.
Let me see. It might be. Let me see. Pick the book up. Pick it up. Let me see. You don't have to bring it over here. I just need to see that page.
I think it looks like a peter.
Let me see that book. Let me see that. We'll come back next time with chapter 15, Her Sex. You see which one you want to see? No, that is called a monkfish. A monkfish. So this is what he's looking at.
What is this called?
That's called a monkfish. Or baby shark.
A baby shark?
Let's see. Let's let them see what you're looking at.
I don't see a baby shark.
That's a shark.
Look, that is a right there. That is a baby shark.
No, sir, that's not a baby shark.
I don't know what that is. That's baby shark. No, that's not baby shark.
This is a shark right here.
Yeah, that is.
I'm not a yeah.
Shark.
I'm not a yeah. What do you say? What do you?
Yes, sir.
There you go. There you go.
What's that?
That is a clownfish.
Clownfish.
Yes, sir. Like Nemo's father.
Nemo's father.
Like Nemo and his father.
What's Nemo's father?
Marlin. Marlin is a clownfish.
Marlin is a clownfish. A clownfish.
Well, that's not a clownfish right there.
That's
That is a mouth brooder.
That's a clownfish.
Yes, sir, it is.
That's clownfish. Like Nemo's father.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like Nemo's father. What's that?
A frog.
What's that?
Another frog.
What's that?
A worm looks like.
That's another one right there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's another one.
Mm-hmm.
Another. Frogs live there.
Well, thank y'all for rocking with us today. This morning.
Flamingos.
Yes, sir. That is
That's
correct.
it.
Flamingos. Good job. Yeah, he caught that fish. He caught that
That's a
fish.
fish.
He bit it. Ah, like that. So that was chapter 14 of The Black Man's Guide to Understanding the Black Woman by Shahrazad Ali. By Shahrazad Ali. It was chapter 14 was attitude. Attitude. Look at those birds. Look at the eagle and the hawk. We'll come back later on today. We'll do that one today. Chapter 15, her sex. Her sex. Okay. Y'all go over there with the book. Thank you. Thank you. Ooh, look at that possum. There's a lot of animals in here. A lot of animals. Take it over there, please. Take it over there. We'll look at it in just a minute. Oh, it's heavy. All right. You go look at the book with your brother. Yeah, we'll come back later, man. Thank y'all for sticking with me. Like, comment, subscribe. Leave if you have anything you think on the subject of attitudes, leave it in the comments. Leave it in the comments. And be prepared for the subject of her sex in chapter 15, which is later. Be ready to, listen. Let's see what we can learn and grow from. And, leave your opinions in the comments as well. It all helps. It all helps. Let's get the dialogue going.
A jellyfish, Daddy.
That's right. Let me see. That is a jellyfish. That's correct. That is correct. Chapter 15 isn't that long, so we'll definitely come back for 16 and 18.
There's a lot of jellyfish. There's lots of jellyfish.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, but that's it, man. Thank y'all. Reading with Shiloh. Shiloh out. Until next time. Shalom. Everybody have a good day.